You are allowed to be soft with yourself today, and nothing important will be lost by your gentleness. Only strain. Let these words land the way sunlight finds a quiet windowsill. The world may still be busy, lists may still exist, and yet inside your chest there is a place that listens when you speak kindly. Place a hand there for a moment. Feel the warmth of your palm and the steady rhythm under it. Breathe in as if you could breathe in ease, and breathe out as if you could set down what is heavy, even for a few heartbeats. Today your worth is not measured by speed, perfection, or how much you can carry. Today it is measured by how lovingly you meet yourself, right here as you are. Notice the jaw and let it loosen. Notice the space between the eyebrows and let it soften. The shoulders do not have to hold up the sky. Allow them to fall a little. Whisper within, I am safe to slow down. You are not giving up by being gentle. You are choosing a wiser power. When the nervous system feels held, your mind becomes clearer and your actions grow cleaner and kinder. The day begins to organize itself around your peace. If it helps, glance at your reflection later and meet your own gaze without judgment. Let your eyes say what your voice might forget. You are doing your best, and your best grows with kindness. This is not a performance, it is a homecoming. You are allowed to be someone who takes a breath before answering, who places a hand on the heart before deciding, who trusts that a loving pace is not a delay, but a doorway. As you sit with these words, let a quiet affirmation ripple through the body. I choose gentleness, and gentleness chooses me back. Feel how the body responds, perhaps a bit more warmth in the chest, a loosening at the base of the skull, a sense of ground beneath your feet. If the mind protests, smile at it like you would a worried child. Thank you for trying to protect me. We are safe to move gently. Now set an intention as simple as a single sentence. You might say, today I will treat myself like someone I love. Hold it the way you might hold a smooth river stone, solid, reassuring, easy to touch throughout the day. Each time you notice tension, return to the stone. Each time you hear the old voice of pressure, return to the stone. Your intention is the kindest choice you can make because it chooses you back again and again. If you want a tiny practice, pause at the threshold of each new task, before opening a message, before starting a call, before standing up. Take one breath that is for you, not for the doing. On the inhale, let in softness. On the exhale, offer yourself forgiveness for any moment you were hard on yourself today. The breath will carry both messages faithfully, welcome and release. You will not fall behind by doing this. You will find yourself. Let this be the tone of your day, not fragile but tender, not passive but steady, not checked out but compassionately present. You can be strong without bracing. You can be productive without punishing. You can be loving toward others without abandoning yourself. Say quietly, I am learning the art of gentle strength. And as you move into whatever awaits, know that this choice, this soft, steady, generous choice, is already changing the way the day will meet you. There is a rhythm underneath all the noise of the day, a slower tide that knows how to carry you without hurry. Let yourself feel that rhythm now. Inhale through the nose and count gently to 4. Hold for a heartbeat as if listening for a quiet bird in a tree. Exhale to 6, letting the shoulders descend, letting the belly soften, letting the jaw unclench. Repeat this a few times and notice how time itself seems to widen, as if the hours are not pushing you but opening for you. You do not need to earn this widening. It is your natural pace returning. Each slow breath tells every cell, we are allowed to be here. We are allowed to take our time. The rush is not your identity. It is a habit the heart outgrows. Place one hand on the back of your neck and one on your chest. Feel the gentle warmth of your palms, a human signal that you are safe to soften. The body responds to kindness. It is fluent in care. As the shoulders loosen, you may notice small waves of relief, tiny messages that say, "Thank you for not making me run." If a voice argues that you must speed up to matter, thank that voice and offer a new truth. I can be effective at a loving pace. This is not avoidance. This is alignment. When you stop sprinting, your steps land where they mean to land. Consider the moments that commonly hurry you: opening emails, answering a question, making a choice. Before each one, allow a sacred beat. Let it be as small as one breath or as long as a count of 10. Feel your feet touch the floor. Feel the air on your face. Hear the quiet hum around you. Then proceed. This tiny pause resets your nervous system and clears your perception. Choices made from rush often come from fear. Choices made from gentleness come from wisdom. Whisper to yourself, I release the urge to race. I choose accuracy over urgency. With time, the world begins to reflect this steadying back to you. Conversity. Ons soften. Solutions arrive without tugging. The day feels less like a test and more like a river carrying you where you already belong. There will be moments when the current around you accelerates. You might sense others' tension, the collective quickening. Place a boundary of breath around your heart. Picture a soft circle of light expanding with each exhale, a kind buffer that lets you remain present without absorbing what isn't yours. The circle is not a wall, it is a membrane of care. Say within it, my pace is holy, my peace is productive. Notice how even the smallest tasks, washing a cup, tying a shoe, writing a sentence, become gentle rituals when you let them be done at the speed of kindness. The rush releases because it is no longer being fed. Your presence, not your pressure, is what brings life forward. Now turn toward the body as a beloved companion, not a project to fix. Bring awareness to the soles of your feet and feel their quiet loyalty. They have carried you through every threshold, across every season, without asking for applause. Let gratitude move upward like a warm tide to the calves and knees. Imagine a soft glow easing stiffness, as if you've given them permission to rest even as they stand. Travel to the hips and pelvis, the cradle of your balance, and breathe spaciousness there. The body remembers when you listen. It sighs in relief when it is heard. Rest your attention at the belly. Place both hands there, fingers interlaced, and breathe as if you could fill a small bowl with gentle light. The belly often holds the stories we never got to tell, the bracing we learned when the world felt loud. Let the light be patient. With each exhale, whisper, I soften here. I am safe here. Then lift your awareness to the heart space. Feel its steady rhythm, loyal even on the days you forgot to say thank you. Offer appreciation now. Thank you for beating food. Or me when I was distracted. Thank you for opening even after I closed. Let the appreciation be simple and sincere, like water soaking dry soil. Move the attention up to the throat, the place of choosing words and swallowing silence. Rub gently at the base where the collarbones meet and imagine a clear stream flowing through this channel. Say softly, "My voice is allowed to be kind to me. My truth can speak with warmth." Then rest your fingertips at the temples. Tiny circles here can melt a surprising amount of tension. Notice if the brow wants to unfurrow. Let the eyes rest behind closed lids as if bathing in shade. The body does not ask you to be perfect, it asks for partnership. When you befriend the body, it becomes a home, not a battlefield. It becomes a garden you tend, not a machine you scold. Offer a brief practice. Sip 3 slow breaths. On each inhale, sense the feet grounding, and on each exhale, send ease to one area that feels tight. Afterward, write a single sentence of gratitude to your body in a notebook or on your phone. Thank you, egg, for oag. Fill the blank with whatever comes, knees for carrying me, lungs for expanding, eyes for witnessing color. Let the sentence be small and real. Appreciation is nourishment. The body blossoms when watered with attention. Affirm within, I live in my body like a friendly house. I treat this house with tenderness. As this friendship grows, you may find decisions about food, rest, and movement becoming easier because love makes wise choices obvious. You simply choose what feels like care. Now attend to the voice you use with yourself, the daily soundtrack that either tightens or softens your heart. Notice if it tends to command, criticize, or catastrophize. Without judgment, offer it a new script. Pretend you are speaking to someone you cherish, a child, a gentle elder, a trusted friend, and let your words match that tenderness. Try this in the mirror. Meet your gaze and say, I see your effort. I honor your pace. I'm here with you. Watch how your shoulders change when you speak like this. Watch how your breathing deepens. The body recognizes safety when it hears love. When a mistake happens, decide in advance that you will respond with encouragement. Instead of, what's wrong with me? Try, thank you for noticing. We'll choose differently next time. Instead of, I always mess this up, try, I'm learning and learning looks like this. These are not slogans, they are bridges out of shame. Softly include an affirmation inside the day. I speak to myself in a tone that makes me want to bloom. Notice how your choices shift when you feel welcomed by your own voice. Self-compassion does not make you lazy, it makes you available to grow. Create a tiny ritual for moments of self-talk. Touch 2 fingers to your heart before you begin a task or conversation. Let that touch be the bell that calls the kind voice forward. If old criticism arrives out of habit, smile at it and say, thank you for your opinion. Love is leading today. The old voice fades when it is not fed, and your newer, wiser voice gains strength with use. Write a line you want to hear often, something like, I am proud of you for listening to your needs, or it's safe to rest and safe to shine. Place it where you'll stumble upon it, inside a book, on a mirror, as the first line of a note. Let your environment become an ally in gentleness. If receiving kindness from yourself feels unfamiliar, begin with neutral acknowledgement. I notice you're tired. I notice the mind is busy. I notice the chest is tight. Neutral noticing is a doorway to warmth. After noticing, add one breath of compassion. May I be gentle with this moment. Over time, the distance between noticing and kindness shrinks until they arrive together. You will catch yourself offering care before you ask for it. You will hear the voice that says, I'm on my own side. And with that alliance, you move through the day less defended, more open, and surprisingly strong. The soft tone you choose becomes the music your life dances to. Let your attention turn toward the quiet question that often follows you through the day. Is what I am doing enough? Am I enough? Feel how those words land in the body. Notice the stomach's response, the tiny sway in the spine, the breath that holds or hurries. Now imagine we are walking into a garden at first light, dew on the leaves, soil damp and generous. This garden is your life. Some plants are flowering, some are still in seed, some are resting under the earth where you cannot see them yet. In this place there is no grading, no comparison, no scoreboard, only cycles and care. You are not behind in a garden. You are in relationship with growth. Kneel in this imagined soil for a moment. Touch it with your fingertips. Feel its softness and strength. Say quietly, I am allowed to grow at my pace. I honor what is unfolding in good time. Let the sentence be a seed you press gently into the ground. The garden does not shout at the seed to hurry. The garden trusts the seed's wisdom. You can choose to live that way with yourself. Today, you do not need to prove your worth. You get to tend it. Worth is not a prize you chase. It is soil you water. Place one palm over the belly and one over the heart. Inhale to receive, exhale to soften. Ask yourself, what would enough look like today if I measured it in kindness? Maybe it is 3 honest breaths before the next task. Maybe it is taking a walk around the block. Maybe it is choosing words that don't bruise. Let enoughness be specific and small, something you can see and celebrate. Write it down on a scrap of paper. Enough today looks like yabo. Keep it simple. Enough looks like drinking water when I'm thirsty. Answering messages with presence, not speed. Speaking to myself with a friendly tone. When your mind tries to expand the list until it becomes pressure again, return to the garden. Choose one plant to water. Choose one patch to weed. Your life blooms through focused affection. Try a gratitude practice that grows like ivy along the fence of your day. When you notice even the smallest goodness, whisper, "Thank you, more please," spoken not from greed but from appreciation. Thank you for the warm mug in my hands. More please. Thank you for the clear sentence that arrived. More please. Thank you for a body that carries me. More please. Gratitude is how the garden knows where to send more life. It is a signal to your nervous system that says, we belong here. We are supported. The shoulders listen. They lower. The jaw hears. It releases. The breath remembers. I am safe enough to receive. If old conditioning tells you that rest must be earned, offer a new truth. Rest is a nutrient, not a trophy. Plants do not apologize for evening. They close because closing is wise. You can choose a 5-minute dusk, close your eyes, place a light cloth over your face, and do nothing on purpose. Tell your body, "Thank you for carrying me. I offer you this softness." Then when you rise, notice the difference. Choices are cleaner. Your voice is kinder. Enoughness is not a ceiling that traps you. It is a ground that supports you. From this ground, you can reach further with less strain. From this ground, you bloom because you are rooted. If comparison arrives like a sudden wind, steady yourself with a sentence that anchors. I am not late to my own life. Repeat it until your spine remembers. Everyone's garden has its own weather. Everyone's seasons arrive with their own timing. What is blooming across the fence is not your deadline. Tend your soil. Praise your rain. Bless your shade. You are already enough to begin, and beginning again counts as progress. Let this be the day you stop asking the fruit to appear before the flower. Let this be the day you admire your leaves. Now let the river of time come into view, the one that carries memories, decisions, and old stories. Sit by its bank in your mind and watch the water move. Some twigs float by quickly. Some heavier branches take longer to pass. You may notice a few logs that feel stuck, circling the same eddy. These are the moments you return to at night, the phrases you replay, the headlines in your heart that never seem to change. Breathe with the river. Inhale, I am here. Exhale, I release what is ready to move. You do not need to wrestle the water into a new pattern. Rivers respond to patience and gentle redirection, not force. Place your hands over your ribs, fingers wide, and feel the breath widen into the sides of your body. On the inhale, invite in the strength to see clearly. On the exhale, invite in the willingness to let go. Forgiveness begins as a posture before it becomes a decision. It is the posture of unclenching. Notice where you clench around a memory, the throat, the temples, the belly. Soften there, even 2%. Say quietly, I release the need to relive this hurt to keep myself safe. Safety grows from presence, not from rehearsing pain. If the mind protests, offer it a new job. Thank you for trying to protect me. Guard my peace now. Minds like assignments. Give yours one that serves you. If a particular story returns, consider writing it down on a small piece of paper, just a sentence. Hold it in your palm. Then, with care, fold it once for understanding, twice for compassion, and a third time for release. Place it in a bowl or a drawer and say, for today, I let the tide carry this for me. You are not forgetting. You are choosing where to place your energy. The river knows how to move what is ready. Your job is to stop gripping the branch that bruises your hand. Offer this affirmation in a whisper that feels like a warm tide over stones. I bless what has been. I accept what is, and I welcome what wishes to be born. Let the words move through your spine. Notice how the chest brightens. If tears come, they are part of the river too. Tears are the body's way of rounding the edges of old stories so they can move without cutting you open again. Wipe them with the back of your hand, slow and kind. Place a palm to the heart and feel the steady rhythm that has never abandoned you. Love has been beating for you through every chapter. Love is patient with your letting go. A small practice. Choose one phrase you use to repeat harshly to yourself, perhaps about a mistake, a missed chance, a version of you who didn't know yet. Replace it with a blessing. Where you once said, "I should have known," try, "I know now, and I honor my learning." Where you once said, "I always mess it up," try, "I am willing to get better, and I am getting better." Change happens when tenderness meets truth. You are not excusing harm, you are ending the habit of harming yourself. The river flows easier when you stop throwing stones at your own reflection. As you watch the water move, offer forgiveness to the timelines you imagined. Maybe you thought you would be somewhere else by now. Maybe a door closed that you were sure would open. Touch your chest. Feel the warmth there. Whisper, "I forgive the timeline I thought I needed. I trust the wisdom of where I am." This forgiveness opens a new current beneath your feet, a quiet sense that life has been guiding you even when you could not see the map. You begin to notice small pieces of evidence, a conversation that arrived at the right hour, a pause that kept you from a misstep, a detour that introduced you to something essential. These are the river's compass points. Trust them. Let the past rest on the bank while you walk forward lighter. And now invite the larger sky, the kind that holds sun and rain, dawn and dusk without conflict. This sky is divine timing, the compassionate intelligence that arranges meetings and delays, seeds and seasons, without scolding. Place your hands open on your thighs, palms up, in a gesture of receiving. Breathe in and feel your chest rise toward the sky. Breathe out and feel your spine lengthen, a line between earth and heaven. Say gently, "I am willing to trust the timing of my life. I am willing to be guided." Notice how the body reacts, often with a subtle exhale you didn't know you were holding. Release is how trust speaks. Think of the times a pause protected you, even if you called it a setback then. The missed bus that kept you from an unkind meeting, the slow response that allowed a better choice, the waiting room that turned into clarity. You do not need to romanticize pain to see that wisdom can grow from it. Divine timing is not a trick, it is a rhythm. When you stop wrestling the clock, you can hear that rhythm in your own breath. Inhale, arrival, exhale, allowance. The minute hand keeps moving. You do not have to chase it to be on time for your life. When impatience rises, hot in the chest, tight at the throat, place a hand at the base of the skull and another at the heart. This simple hold calms the nervous system. Tell yourself it's safe to be in process. The oak tree does not apologize for being an acorn once. Your becoming is sacred, not overdue. If a decision demands immediacy, ask for the smallest wise step rather than the entire staircase. What is the next kind move? Let that be enough. The timing that matters most is the timing of one breath that is fully lived. Create a ritual for trust. Step outside if you can and look for a sign of cooperation, a bird crossing the sky, a breeze on your forearm, a beam of light finding a wall. When you notice it, say, "I am in conversation with life," not the loud kind, but the steady kind. If you are indoors, place your palm against a window, a mug, your own cheek. Feel temperature, texture, weight. Presence is proof that you are being held within a greater order. Let this awareness loosen the fear that you must make everything happen alone. A quiet affirmation to carry. I am not late, I am not lost, I am led. Repeat it as you walk between rooms, as you wait for the kettle, as you settle into bed. Trust turns waiting rooms into classrooms and detours into scenic routes. Trust does not make you passive, it makes you precise. You hear the yes more clearly and honor the no more quickly. You stop spending energy on doors that are not yours. You stop confusing delay with denial. If disappointment aches in your chest, cup that place as if holding a small bird. I know you wanted it, you can say. I'm here with you. Bring the breath low and slow. Let your ribs expand sideways. As you exhale, murmur, I choose partnership with life over punishment by my calendar. Feel the difference inside your body, the unwinding in the neck, the warmth in the belly, the steadiness returning to your legs. This is how divine timing works in practice, by bringing you back to the moment where your power actually lives. From here, you can tend the next right thing. From here, you can hear the invitation hidden in the pause. As evening nears, step once more into your inner garden and listen for the river's song beneath the roots. Sky, soil, and water, all in quiet agreement. Place a hand on your heart and a hand on your belly. Thank yourself for your patience, for your willingness to loosen your grip on the past, for your courage to trust what you cannot yet see. Whisper, I am enough to receive the right moment when it arrives. I am gentle enough to wait with grace. And as you rest in this truth, notice the world meeting you with a softer face, doors opening with less effort, conversations landing with more care, and time itself unfolding like a flower that was always on its way to you. There is a tenderness to simple care that often gets overlooked because it does not announce itself. Yet small acts like tiny lamps along a quiet path show you where to place your feet when the mind is busy. Begin with water. Lift a glass and feel the cool against your palm, the weight that says, I am here. Sip slowly. Let the water become a blessing traveling through you. With each sip, offer a sentence that feels like sunlight. I nourish myself because I matter. You don't need a grand reason. Aliveness is reason enough. Notice how the body responds to this attention. The throat loosens, the chest smooths, the belly eases as if saying, thank you. Find a sliver of daylight, even if it's the brightness at a window or the soft glow of morning behind the clouds. Stand where light can touch your face. Close your eyes and breathe, allowing the warmth to gather across your cheekbones and forehead. Imagine the light entering the places that feel left out, perhaps the tight spot between your shoulder blades or the ache behind your heart. 1 minute of sunlight can be a cathedral. Whisper, I let in what nourishes me. If you cannot find the sun, find the gentleness of a lamp and let its glow be your friendly star for the moment. It's the allowing that changes you, not the wattage. Consider the medicine of kind touch. Place one hand on the back of your neck where worry collects and the other on your heart. Hold yourself the way you would hold a child you love who has woken from a bad dream. No lecture, just presence. Let the warmth from your palms become a message. You are safe enough. You are cared for. You are not alone. Stay for 3 slow breaths and feel the nervous system receive the memo. If tears come, let them. They are water releasing the pressure of a dam you no longer need to hold. Give your senses something to appreciate. The scent of a favorite soap, the sound of a kettle, the texture of a soft scarf between your fingers. These details are not trivial. They are doorways out of mental traffic into embodied life. Pause and ask, what would feel kindly supportive for 2 minutes? Perhaps it's opening a window and letting the air brush your face. Perhaps it's placing both feet flat and pressing gently into the floor as if greeting an old friend. Perhaps it's stretching your arms until your ribs sigh. 2 minutes is plenty for a reset. Kindness works quickly when invited. Create a small altar of everyday care, a glass of water, a smooth stone, a little note with your favorite sentence of the day. Let it live on a corner of your desk, a kitchen shelf, your nightstand. Each time you pass, touch one item and say, "I'm caring for you," and that you includes the you within your own skin. This altar is not about perfection, it's about anchoring. It gives your mind somewhere loving to land when habit pulls toward haste. Food can be a companion in gentleness. Before the first bite, pause, smell. Notice color and shape. Bring the fork to your lips and let the taste arrive. Thank the hands and seasons that brought it to you, from seed to soil to sun. You might say, "I let nourishment in, and I let it reach the places that need it most." The body listens and responds to gratitude. Digestion softens when the heart is thanked. If you cannot eat just yet, feed yourself a line of reassurance. "I will tend to you soon. I haven't forgotten." Movement need not be dramatic to be holy. Stand up and shake your wrists as if flinging old dust from them. Roll the shoulders back and down. Circle the ankles. Let the spine sway a little side to side, like river grass under a gentle current. Movement is how the body remembers it is not stuck, even if a situation takes time to change. A minute of swaying is a declaration. I am in conversation with life. I am Ni. Atta statue. I am a garden. Now open the door inside that has been waiting for you, the door of receiving. Notice if the word itself brings up a flinch, a tightening in the throat or belly. Many of us learn to be excellent at giving, to stretch, to carry, to anticipate. But receiving is a muscle of its own, and it is strengthened by practice, not by deserving. Take a breath and whisper, "I am willing to receive with grace." Feel what happens in your chest when you say this. If it tenses, go gently. If it opens, let it. Imagine a bowl at the center of your chest, wide and welcoming. This bowl is your receptive heart. For years, perhaps, it held only what you poured into others. Today, let it hold goodness for you too. Picture kindness arriving like a soft rain. Compliments, help, rest, resources, timing, ideas, each drop landing in your bowl. Your only job is not to turn the bowl upside down out of habit. Keep it upright. Breathe. Let the bowl fill. Receiving begins with allowing yourself to believe that your needs are valid. Try a quiet exercise. Write 3 needs on a small card. Simple, honest, specific. I need an unhurried shower. I need help with this task. I need 30 minutes without my phone. Put the card where you'll see it. When the moment comes, practice asking clearly. Would you be willing to? Or, here's what would help me. Your voice may tremble at first, but that is only the sound of an old pattern loosening its grip. Your worth is not measured by how little you require. Your worth is steady, and it blesses your requests with dignity. Let your body learn the posture of receiving. Unclench your hands. Place them open on your lap, palms facing up, and notice the subtle release through your forearms and shoulders. Lift your chin a few millimeters as if saying yes to the horizon. Relax your belly so the breath can travel deeper. These small shifts tell your nervous system, good, can come toward me and I can let it in. Hold this for 3 breaths and complete with a whisper, I allow support to find me today. Practice receiving compliments without batting them away. When someone offers you kindness, that was thoughtful. You look rested. Your words helped me. Pause the instinct to deflect. Try simply, thank you. I receive that. Feel the warmth land. Let it soak like rain into thirsty soil. You do not need to pay for a compliment with a quick return. Let goodness sit with you for a while. Watch what grows. Consider abundance not as a jackpot, but as a circulation. When you receive with grace, you keep the river moving. It flows into you and through you in the form of patience, generosity, more accurate yeses, and freer noes. Scarcity tightens the body, abundance softens it. Tune into the difference now. Scarcity feels like a held breath. Abundance feels like a steady exhale. If worry arises, place your hand on your belly and murmur, I am safe to receive. I am safe to rest. I am safe to ask for help. Repeat until the message sinks from mind to muscle. There is courage in letting someone hold the door for you, in accepting a cup of tea, in allowing a friend's offer to run the errand, in saying yes to a fair price for your work. Courage, because it means trusting you are worth the tenderness you give so freely. Let a small affirmation weave through your afternoon. It is respectful to let goodness in. Feel how your shoulders respond to that word, respectful. Receiving is not indulgent. It is a form of self-respect and a vote of confidence in the generosity of life. If you meet resistance, an inner voice that calls receiving selfish, bring compassion to that voice. Place one hand on the cheek as if comfort were a physical thing and answer softly, thank you for trying to protect me from disappointment. Today we are learning a kinder way. Then take one small receptive action. Drink the water slowly. Step into the sunlight for a minute. Take the help that is offered. Let the body register the safety of these choices. The more often you experience safe receiving, the less the old alarm rings. As evening gathers, return to your altar of everyday care. Touch the stone, sip the water, read your sentence of the day. Maybe it says, I welcome softness, or I let kindness count. Let your body lean into the chair a little more than usual. Unclasp your hands. Thank yourself for practicing. Thank life for meeting you. Whisper into the quiet room, I am open to being cherished by my own presence. Feel the warmth of that line slowly expand from the chest to the throat, jaw, eyes. Let it smooth the brow. Let it soften the breath. And when you lie down, place both hands over your heart and say, not as a performance, but as a lullaby, I receive the rest that restores me. I receive the peace that belongs to me. I receive the love that surrounds me even when I forget to notice. As the breath slows, notice the gentle tide at your ribs, the soft rise, the soft fall. The day may have places that felt sharp or unsorted. That's all right. You met them with tenderness. You nourished your life with small acts. You opened the door of receiving a little wider. This is how a kinder life is built. One sip, one beam of light, one yes to help, one breath that says, I belong to gentleness. Let these hours gather behind you like a soft shawl, woven from everything you practiced today, your slower breath, your kinder voice, your willingness to receive, your trust. In timing, your garden of enoughness. Feel how the body remembers. The shoulders sit a little lower. The jaw is not on guard. The chest carries a quiet warmth that was not there this morning. You did not force the day to be gentle. You allowed gentleness to find you, and it did. Place one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Breathe as if you could say thank you with the inhale and you're welcome with the exhale. Thank you to the part of you that dared to soften. You're welcome to the life that met you with tenderness when you did. If the mind tries to measure progress, smile at it. Today's success is not counted in tasks, but in the way you treated the living being inside your skin. You walked your hours like a garden, watering what matters, letting the rest be soil for tomorrow. If there were moments you forgot, that is human. The river holds what overflowed, and the sky keeps time for you. You can bless the day exactly as it was. Whisper, I forgive the rush. I bless the pause. I trust the path. The body receives these words like warm tea. Notice the small ways they land, a loosening around the eyes, a deeper breath that travels all the way down to your feet. This is what healing often looks like. Not fireworks, but steadiness. Not a trumpet, but a hum you can lean on. Let a closing wish move through you like evening light across a quiet room. May I continue to be someone I can count on for kindness. May I wake and remember that gentleness is strength and that my pace is holy. May I choose words that help me grow, food that feels like care, rest that restores, movement that reminds me I am alive. May I receive what's given with grace and offer what I can with joy. May I trust the tide and let old stories drift without my grip. Before sleep, touch your heart once more and say, I am proud of how I showed up for me today. Feel the truth of it, even if it is only a small truth. Small truths are bridges to larger ones. Let the breath be your lullaby, the rhythm you have always known, in and out, ocean and shore, arrival and release. You are not behind. You are not late. You are here, and here is where life can love you. Carry this softness forward. Let it be the way you meet your reflection, your work, your loved ones, the stranger, the weather, the clock. Gentleness is not a mood, it is a practice, a choice you can make in any room, under any sky. Let the night gather you kindly, let the morning find you rested. May you be gentle with yourself today, and may today return the favor in 100 quiet ways.